Alright. Hello, everybody. It is late. I am aware of that. God damn it. Extreme mode? Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's late. It's late. We're going to ignore that. And I understand. Ah! What? Okay. Okay. It's late. It's 7:48. I didn't finish work until around 6. Got home. Got hit with a bunch of different side quests that I was not expecting to have to do when I got home. Including renewing my subscription to PlayStation Plus, because apparently it ended the other day, but I've since then and last year... Oh, that's nice. Gotten a new card, so I had to change all my details. That's not great. Yeah. So I had to not only put in a new subscription, but change all my card details around, which was annoying, but got that functioning. Then I realized that an event in a game that I really love, that basically gives you all the DLC for free for a weekend, was ending in 3 hours. So I had to make sure I had everything ready and done with that. Then I needed to eat, and then dinner was here, so I ate again. And now we're here. So it's like 7:50. And I've done nothing. Right. I need to look at these maps first before I decide anything. Let's get this order correct. Half to the extreme. Half cash, half challenge, half everything. Get ready, because this is Getting Extreme by CreatorForce. Now, CreatorForce has been known to, in the past, make complete insanity out of some of these Odysseys. So let's see how this goes. I imagine everything's going to be half cash, which is already a nightmare enough. Half challenge, half everything. Half the amount of balloons that come out, half the amount of Moabs that come out, half the amount of rounds that come out. That'd be good. Oh, I see. By half, you didn't delete the top half, you deleted the bottom half. Okay, that kind of sucks. Alright, Moab speed is doubled, Moab health is cut in half. Okay, makes sense, I guess. Resort hard, half cash, 11,000 to start with. You can only spend up to 27,500. We will probably earn that before the game is over, so there's no reason to farm on Resort. That looks all good. The cabin, hard, half cash, 41 to 80. 11,000 to start with, least cash 32,000. Moab health is doubled, Moab speed is halved. So it was the other way around on the first map. Cornfield, medium, half cash, 41 to 85. Ceramic health is cut in half, and Moab health is cut in half. Okay. There's no catch on that one. Weird. Cargo, easy, half cash. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm starting to appreciate this now. Easy, half cash, 10,000 to start with, 41 to 81. Balloon speed's cut in half, Moab speed's cut in half, ceramic health is doubled. Okay, so ceramics will be a problem on cargo. Bring some druid friends. Workshop, easy, half cash. 55,000 to start with. So, wait, I also just remembered that since this is half cash all across the board, do not believe me when I tell you the cash you start with is 11,000. It will be cut in half when you get into the game. So, 5,500, 5,500, 5,000, 5,000, 27,500. Yeah. So just bear that in mind. Right, balloon speed, 50%, Moab speed, 50%, regrow rate, 50%, ceramic health, 25%, so ceramics are really weak, and Moab health is also 25%, which makes that somewhat doable. However, we did have a bit of a glimpse at what our team was. Everything is restricted to tier 3 only. So we're really gonna need to specialize our towers here. and remember exactly what tier 3s are like insanely good. It also means we might need a very strong and capable hero at higher levels. Preferably not one specifically that's only allowed to be placed on water. No offense, Brickle. Etienne, you're more of a support hero in my mind. At least until you get to your big hitting abilities later on. Pat, I don't use you, I'm sorry. Adora, haven't used you in ages, don't know how good you are, probably not going to use you now. That leaves these 6. Quincy, you're not known for your damage later on. You never were. I don't know how they could possibly ever change you to make you ever able to. Gwen is known for that, but you'd need that level 10 ability and the level 3 ability to go really well. Oben is my boy. But once again, his abilities sort of make him shine. Although maybe Synergy in this one would be a very good call. No, because I'd be wanting to abuse it by placing a lot of towers around him. And then that's extreme mode, so it's probably a terrible idea. And then we've got Churchill. Churchill, I think, is the go. I think is the go. Because if we can get through one round with Churchill on the field, that's basically instant level 3. If not camo detection immediately. And there are some straight lines that I think Churchill would love to meet. So I'm going to go with Churchill on this one. It's strange. Very strange. But I think Churchill's my choice. Double shot Alk. I'm just going to do this now. Get that out of the way. Fire Breath's insane. Need Fire Breath. Sadly, there's no tier 3s that are equivalent to a tier 4 or 5. Never Miss is okay, but it's not exactly a Spectre. A Spectre is basically a mini tier 5. What else could we get? I don't think we'll get boats. Bouncing Bullets for regular balloons is pretty good. It is pretty damn good. Moab Shove. I was gonna say shove and then point to the boomerang, but that's not what I'm talking about. Moab Shove, Razor Rotors, Downdraft. That is actually a nice pool. I don't think we'll go 10, but that is a nice pool of upgrades. Do we go Ninja and Alchemist fully? I don't know. What have we got here? Spiked mine, not spiked mines. Spiked balls is okay. Spiked balls, mob shredder spikes, and crap. Whatever the last one is, I forget its name, but it's crap. We've also got primary training? It's called training? I don't remember which one it is, but top path tier 3 of the village. It's not jungle drums, it's the one after that. That does start buffing primary monkeys, but we don't want that necessarily. We might, oh yeah, that's, yeah, 5. We might bring these along. No, everything I've picked has some form of camo detection except for Druid, but I don't intend on them needing it. It's not custom rounds, so they shouldn't. Beast Handler might actually be worth taking advantage of here. What have we got? Shark. Decent. Some sort of raptor. And then some sort of bird. Nah, I don't think so. I feel like they really take a step up when they hit tier 4. Shark, actually. How many maps can I use Shark on? 1, 2, 3, 3. 3 maps I could use Shark on. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's worth it. We can always spam Spactories near the back if we have like a crap load of money. think I'm happy with that, maybe. That to me seems really good, considering everything's tier 3. Alright, let's dive into this. A lot of thought had to go behind this. Oh boy. CreatorForce, what have you done? Now, this does mean every single game we will be able to start off with Captain Churchill leading the damn charge, which is brilliant. I love that. Put that umbrella down. We need to see my boy. Now, 60 towers over the course of 5 maps. 12 per map. And luckily we have an abundance of all of these towers. So we don't have to worry about what to use where or when to use what. We've got like 10 of a bunch of the good ones. So I say we do something like this. That's typically where I leave the druid anyway. And then I'll place a sniper around here. Full metal jacket just because we are starting round 40. Alright, send it. Come on, guys. Thank you. Druid, can you handle the rest? Oh god, no you can't. Oh. That wasn't half bad, though. Okay. That's a good attempt. That was a good attempt. Admittedly, I did put a lot of pressure on Churchill here to perform. Realistically, we don't need Churchill yet. Let's just do this first. Let's do that. Get that organized. And then use you for damage against the Moab. Aim for last. Now aim for first. Now aim for last. Now aim for first. Not that that did anything, but I'm gonna pretend like it did. I'm gonna pretend like that really mattered. Because it always does. Micro, 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 micro. I couldn't put into words how much more important it is. Oh, why'd I put the sniper there? That's where I wanted. That's where I wanted my boy Churchill. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. They can share. So long as... Yeah, it's fine. Boom. Look at that. Instant level 3. That's what I was hoping for. Cool. I don't know how great Churchill is, honestly. Probably hit and miss. As many heroes do. But I'm gonna hope that Churchill's insane enough to carry us quite far on his own. So, is it wrong of me to want to just entirely buff Churchill? Were we allowed engineers at all? I feel like if I was given the option for engineer, I might have picked it. Oh, camo detection's a thing. Yep. I was wondering what I was missing there. Camo detectione. So, I can either buy bouncing bullets, which I couldn't afford at the time, or I can place a ninja as a temporary solution. And by temporary, I mean permanent. Because let's face it, it's not like I'm gonna sell him. He's helpful. It's not like he's a hindrance to the cause. Well, I guess we'll see if that's the case. Doesn't seem to be yet. Oh yeah, nah, he's proven his worth. He's proving his worth. Easy, thank you. Knew I could count on my ninja friend. Cool. Spaghetti is delicious. I'm not eating spaghetti right now. I just thought I'd remind you all. Okay. This is working well. I feel like I'm forgetting something though. I don't know what. I just feel like this plan is working too well, you know? You ever get that feeling? When something's going too well? I get that feeling at work today. We were just like, huh. Day 1 was a fucking uphill struggle. Day 2, today, suddenly a lot calmer for some reason. Really got us thinking, and then we were like, what's actually wrong? Something must be wrong. But no, everything was relatively okay. Am I wrong to assume that Churchill and these guys can just sort of handle this? Admittedly, I do think they'll struggle on maybe like fortified Moabs and BFBs, but with Churchill leveling up all the time, and okay, bouncing bullets is dealing with the surrounds. Same with the Druid's ability. They're both doing very well on cleanup together. Churchill's doing well on initial burst fire damage. Ninja is helping out with the camo cleanup. I feel like we need more Moab damage above anything else. What could I add to that? In terms of a tier 3 tower. I should stress that part. In terms of a tier 3 tower, what can I add for extra Moab damage here? My first thought is Dragon's Breath. I mean, I brought 10 of them along. Presumably I brought them along for a good reason. So I think that's what I'll go for. Now we've got Camo Lead popping power, both Churchill and this guy. How do we deal with BFBs? Okay. Genuinely not bad. Genuinely not bad. We do have a bit of a time cleaning up, but wow, that's actually really good. I didn't expect to do so well. No offense, guys, but yeah. Sometimes you just don't expect to win when you win. But yeah, I'm saving my money for now. We're reaching the limit anyway. Oh, fortified mobs are actually not awful. But yeah, we're reaching our cash limit anyway. How do we deal with 63? 63, 76, and 78 are going to be interesting. Churchill, you want to help this problem get solved? Cool. Can we handle this lot without it? Without Churchill's loving guidance? Well, I mean, Churchill's always given it his all. I suppose I could do it again right here, to be honest. There's nothing stopping me. Just in case. Wow, didn't need it. Look at this team of tier 3s, man. Plus Churchill, who's like the equivalent of a tier 4 right now. Right, well, there's no point in trying to earn more money. Churchill, can you clean this? No, not really. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. We do need to add something more anyway. I think now is the Dragon's Breath time to shine. I kind of want it away from the other towers, honestly. Let's do that. Oh yeah, setting them on fire. Very good idea. Putting him that close, though, not sure that was a great idea. Okay, but the damage is well worth it. Cool. Good to know that wasn't wasted. Maybe I will move him over to the left a bit more. Or maybe I'll put him here. That's actually a nice spot. Let's do that. because that way he focuses on them on the way in a bit more. He doesn't focus on them as much when they're coming back around. Or was that a terrible idea? No, I think maybe the original spot was actually better. Shit. Okay, okay. New plan. Right. Sorry about that. Here, I think, is ideal. I know the Wall of Fire is not in the best, amazing, most spectacular position you'll ever see in the planet, but hear me out. If this guy isn't bothered with what's coming this way, he can just continue focusing down what's coming in, and then what ends up over here, which I think might be better. It's hard to say, honestly. Yeah, Damn it. Why is my first choice always the best choice, and then I try and look for other options, and then it's like, sorry, all your other options are actually kind of hot garbage. Let's just take it back. Do the thing. I don't know why I wasted so much time doing that. It's clear that this was the winner straight away. Just didn't recognize the power of the double burn. Yep, because that did not happen before. Okay. I feel like the only other thing I really want is maybe a Spectre. I mean, what else is there? No, there's not a single tower that gains an ability at tier 3, is there? I don't think there is. Yeah, no. I think they all gain it at least at tier 4. I mean, obviously heroes get them at level 3, but that's not really what I was aiming for. If I was to ever place another tower on top of all the ones I've already placed, it would probably be an Alchemist to buff. Churchill, Sniper, maybe Druid if it can reach. But I think for now we're okay. We'll just sort of see how we go. Either that or a helicopter of some sort, but I have to be wary with that because helicopters are expensive straight off the start, so may not have the funds to get all the upgrades I want for it. Yeah, have Harder Thunder, why not? Why the hell not? It'll help with 76. Oh, I also forgot Druids get Tornado top path tier 3, don't they? Tornado, then Ball of Lightning, and then Superstorm. Tornado would be very nice as a stall. I suppose we do also have Downdraft, but just thinking of all our possibilities here. Yeah, I don't remember if they gave us Engie or not. Because admittedly, Engineer does have some pretty busted things at tier 3. What's the bottom path? Can pop frozen balloons, can pin target in place, double guns. Double guns is insane. Middle path would be cleansing foam, which is also really good. Top path would be what? Top path wouldn't be that great. I think it's what? Sentry gun, faster engineering, I don't actually know. Either way, I think it's okay, but it's not the best thing in the world, whatever it is. I think I want to drop bombs on this lot. Yeah, I think that was a solid call. Might have to do that again on 79. How we doing? Druid, Druid. Good, good. Make them all regret their decision to regrow. I like it. Okay, okay. I am a fan. Not bad so far. We only just got that second ability back, so it's on a long cooldown. Let's use this one instead. Because I don't think we'll need this one for 78 at all. Well, we shouldn't. Nice. Beautiful. Yep. Handled. Absolutely handled. So yeah, 78 should be fine. We'll see. We'll see. Because now I believe Churchill can pop black balloons. And zebra balloons. Maybe not to... maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not just full stop. That's a little awkward. Thought that was the case. But no, we got it covered. We got it handled. Good, good. Send out the BFB. We can handle that too. I remember. The camouflaged ceramic wave might need a little more enticing to die. So I think I'll use Churchill's first ability here. A little earlier than I was wanting to, but at the same time, it's good to send it early because you get it back early. At least that's the theory. Come on, Sniper, Ninja, and Wizard. Oh yes, please delay the round as long as you would like. Thank you, Sniper. Really, really helped out there. Took charge. Absolutely annihilated the problem. Are these spaced out enough for us to not have to care? Oh, yes they are. That is beautiful. Well, sort of. The real threat will be at the end with these two, but it's nothing we've not handled before. It's nothing we've not handled before. I don't even know what that in turn makes me have said. I can't English right now. Phew, I thought there might be ceramics hiding behind those guys. Did not seem like it. Oh, you beauties. Does that insta-kill? It does. GG. G bloody G. Come on, you guys can clean that. Thank you. Whoo, not bad, not bad. I had 6 grand to spare. Wow. 6 grand to spare and I only used 4 towers? 4 towers? Or do they include the hero? Alright, just want to let you all know, Monkey Knowledge is turned on. Because it is officially Friday. And I have not even gotten through the second map. I'm not trying to say that I dislike this Odyssey. Usually that's immediately what it means. But the amount of times I've gotten to this exact round with not nearly enough cash to survive. And I don't know why I'm putting myself through this. I'm literally torturing myself when I haven't even tried with Monkey Knowledge yet. And if Monkey Knowledge makes it easy enough for this round to go by smoothly, then I don't know why I've just continued torturing myself. Anyway, this is generally the setup I have for round 78. And then I guess you'll see what happens. So here we go.
Yeah. So that happens pretty consistently. I'm going to play it now without using the ability, because I have found sometimes using the ability actually hinders you rather than helps. So we'll just see how that goes. I know, it sounds weird, but genuinely, it's happened a few times now where using the ability actually makes me worse. Cool, okay. So as you can see, that's what's happened. And I've done that 3 or 4 entire games in a row, with different strategies, different setups, all sorts. So, just gonna really make sure they put the monkey knowledge on, because until I see that mana shield, I'm gonna be very annoyed. There we go. Okay. Cool. So, in order to stop wasting my time, and to stop wasting your time, hopefully, we're gonna be using monkey knowledge. Which, don't worry, I'm incredibly disappointed in myself, so you guys don't have to be. We're gonna do this, because this is how I've always started. Every single time this has always been a good call to start like this, because 42 is immediately camo balloons, so placing Churchill straight away, although I guess he would start at level 3 this time, I don't think it would make that much of a difference, but we need camo detection, and purple popping power can come in the form of a single ninja behind this guy, as you would have seen in my previous setup, because this actually worked out quite well. Then we get enough money to be able to save up for Churchill, regardless of if he costs 2,000 something or 1,945, which is quite nice. Also, we're going to be placing our helicopter first. Usually I would place a sniper first, but in this situation, placing the heli first is vital. So we're going to place Churchill here, roughly. But yes, placing the heli first is vital, at the very least between placing heli and sniper. Heli first, because there's not a lot of ways you can get around least cash being a pain in the ass, but with monkey knowledge for the first military monkey you place being 66% discount, or 33% discount? 33% discount. You want that to hit the most costly military monkey there is. See, now that it goes back up to 1,640, yeah, you don't want that to be your second purchase. You want it to be your first every time. We will buy that to help clean up for now. I don't exactly know what I want it to be yet. Sometimes I think Moab Shove is best, other times I think it's terrible and it's trash and it really fucking sucks. For the most part, I believe Downdraft is better. For the most part. But, I guess we'll just see what happens. When it happens. Now, this is the part I'm unsure about. Because, genuinely, I thought my team did really well last time getting to 78. And it usually does get to 75 at least. 76 has caused problems in the past. 77 has definitely caused problems in the past with the timing of my ability on Churchill being too late. And then 78 screwing me over by not having the ability on Churchill. And thus not having the damage I need. Ooh. Anyway, it looks like we're already doing better off than I first ever did. Do I want a sniper for cleanup or do I want druid for cleanup? I genuinely don't know. I'm already skimping out on money going into this guy. Usually I'd have him buy a double shot by now. Not that that really helps much, to be honest. I think I do want the druid. Druid is great. There's no denying that, no passing it up. I need something with infinite range that can pop the balloons I hate. So let's do that. That's not too much money gone. And, ooh. Yeah, so I don't want to rely on too many druids. Placing too many druids absolutely screws you over for round 78. Especially without monkey knowledge. If you've got this team and not monkey knowledge and you're trying to get past round 78 with like 3 druids on the map, good luck. It's painful enough to try and kill the 75 ceramics that come out of the first wave of 78. For then, afterwards you have to deal with obviously that BFB and the purple balloons and whatever, boring. But then there's 72 ceramics, so not that big of a difference, but a slight difference, that are camouflaged. And guess what? All the druids can't hit unless you give them a village which literally wastes like 3,000 plus gold on 2 upgrades and a placement. Yeah, you're gonna need that money. Unless there's some dope tower that I've completely forgotten about. In which case, I'm very sorry, dope tower. I shouldn't have forgotten about you. Right, how are we looking? Okay, much better, much better. So usually, yeah, I either go for downdraft or Moab shove. As far as I can tell, from all my runs that I've done, Moabs aren't the problem. So I'm gonna go with downdraft. And we'll leave it at that for now. I think I will place myself a bouncing bullet snipe. I think that's absolutely worth it. Helps with cleanup, helps with a little bit of damage, can see everything, can pop everything. 63 is now made much easier. That's good. That's good. Don't even need A ability at all. A ability? An ability. That's my alarm to wake up. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, by the way, if any of you guys don't know right now, on the Epic Games Store, BTD6 is currently free for this week. So if you don't have it, or you know you've got mates that want to play it but can't, due to money restrictions, Epic Games Store is a free app on computer. It's like Steam, except it doesn't do nearly as well as Steam, so it has to give out free games every week to keep up a customer base. I don't know if they're randomly selected or from a list of games that have allowed them to make them free. Anyway, BTD6, currently free on the Epic Games Store. All you gotta do is sign up, so I guess all you need is an email address. And yeah, that's a cool thing. So yeah, that and a bunch of other games typically go on sale to free levels every week. Or every other week, I don't remember exactly. But I think that BTD6 is on sale right now for free. And a game called Loop Hero. I don't really pay much attention to all the games, I just make sure to add the ones that are free to my library. Because at the very least, it doesn't download them, but it registers you as having them. So if at any point in time you did want to play BTD6 on the Epic Games Store for some reason, I don't know, you'd be able to. Or any of the other free games they release. So, what do I need? 6,735. That is marginally better than what I would usually end up with by this point. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna face the problems when they get here, because I don't know what the problems will be now. I knew exactly what the problems would be without monkey knowledge. The problems were always the same. It was 75 through to 78, and then I never saw 79, but I imagine that's not nearly as much of a problem as 75 through to 78. But yeah, no, I don't know if I mentioned it in the first map or not, because that was yesterday, and that was a while away now. But yeah, pretty much all of yesterday I was trying, the second I had time to be able to try. Work finished late, a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, it took me a while. And the entire time I was trying, I never thought to myself, why have I not tried with monkey knowledge yet? I always thought to myself, damn, this is a pain in the ass, it's gonna take me all night. And it did. But my dumbass forgot monkey knowledge existed. And I also forgot that my ideal Odyssey is in fact one that is incredibly challenging without monkey knowledge. This. But entirely doable with monkey knowledge. So, if monkey knowledge makes as big of a difference as I think it might, I'm hoping that this is now suddenly very kind to me. Or at the very least, still difficult, but I've got $6,000 to play with to make it less so. So, if that's the case, then this is a incredibly well-made Odyssey. I did notice on the last map that monkey knowledge was not allowed. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Obviously the last map is heavily nerfed on the balloon side, so there's still a pretty reasonable chance that we could crush that one, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, eh? Yes, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, without monkey knowledge, this map in particular was incredibly difficult to get past even round 78 on. Because pretty much every solution that I had for getting past the first wave of 78 was a solution that couldn't give me camo detection as well. So it wouldn't help me for the second wave of 78. How we doing, team? Yeah, so typically that would happen, but on round 78, which does scare me, the fact that it's happening on a round that's not 78. But yeah, typically that would happen. Overall, not good times were had. And it just hurt my brain a lot. So here we are, the following day, as I should be getting prepared for work, doing this Odyssey with monkey knowledge. Good times, good times. No, I need Churchill's first ability for 76. I can't use it here. I wish I could, but looks like we don't need it anyway. Cool, cool. Yeah, the amount of times I started round 76 without Churchill's ability and just immediately lost sucks, but it's so true. If you don't have it ready, it is difficult. Just timing Churchill's ability a bit better. Hey, there we go. So I had him on last at first. Ha! Get it. I had him on last at first, so he could snipe down all the ceramics. And then the second all the ceramics got past this area, swapped him back to first so that he could do some catch-up work over here while his ability was still running. Okay, but that's a good sign, because typically I never have this much cash left over by this round. Typically I've spent a lot more just trying to beat 76. So, in theory, I can now spend that cash on these rounds instead. Oh my god, and this round going by relatively smoothly is unheard of. Wow. And I've got both abilities to boot at the start of wave 78. We've got some good things coming our way, I think. Let's see how we go. Wave 78. You guys saw it before at the start. Let's see how well we do now. Wow, that is insane. I thought to myself, at the very least, I'm gonna need to place another druid or another sniper or another something. I don't even know what it would have been, but I just knew and thought to myself, something else needs to be placed. There's no way I can have this much cash and beat 78. That's insane. The difference Monkey Knowledge can make there. Wow. I don't even have this guy upgraded. I don't even have this guy upgraded to Heart of Thunder, which I usually would have. Let's use that. It's probably a terrible timing, actually. Yeah, I think that was terrible timing. Because typically this BFB is now half speed, which means by the time it gets to, like, here, the second wave comes. Oh, actually, I am off by a while. But, yeah. Typically that happens, and it's not a good time for many. And by many, I mean any. It's quite surprising how well they did, without me timing my ability well. Anyway, just because it can be done, doesn't mean it should be done. Do I want another bouncing bullet sniper with larger caliber? I don't think I can afford it. But it's either that, or I place more wall of fires like I did on that other run that you saw. So let's test out a second wall of fire. We'll put it down here, because by this point in time, if they aren't cleaned up, what are they? Hopefully dead. Put you on last. Wait for them to come out. Smack them around. Swap them back to first. In theory, this should do even better than my original run. Okay, a little sketchy here and there, but that's accurate. Okay. And use this now. Earlier rather than later. Again, I still didn't time that very well, but maybe this is okay? No. Nope, I don't trust it, even with my 25 extra lives. Okay, so it still might have meant that the Wizard Monkey was a good second edition, so let's try this. And now we can actually afford Dragon's Breath on top of that. Guarantee you wouldn't be able to afford all of this on no Monkey Knowledge. Which is very scary. Okay, come on, bring it on. We're ready for you. Honestly, I think we just leave the BFB to pop itself. It's not going to do that voluntarily, of course, but with any luck, we just leave it alone. The difficult part is, obviously, that the BFB moves more slowly, so I could pop it with the second ability of Churchill's, but the more important thing is that the ceramics arrive right underneath them. Around here. So if I just time the ability better there, like that, sort of. I don't know if you'd call it better, but I guess it's doing something, right? If it cleans it up. I've never cleaned that up before. That's incredibly good. And there we go. This is now the furthest I've ever made it. Whew. CreatorForce, you are one heck of an Odyssey maker, my friend. Well played, well played. Because without Monkey Knowledge, holy crap, I struggled like hell to get through this. And I'm not saying that it's over, but I've never beaten 78 before without monkey knowledge on this map. Admittedly, there are other heroes that might have been able to do the job, but Churchill I found... I mean, if you start off with enough money to afford Churchill, why is Churchill a downside, you know? And so far, Churchill's been really good. I feel like there are some glitches where Churchill maybe should be able to pop black and zebra balloons, but just doesn't. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that's what I've been feeling. I strangely get the feeling that he should be able to pop them, but he just chooses not to sometimes. I don't know why, but anyway, that is this map done, and thus the first part of the Odyssey done. And I've got 45 minutes to get to work. Wait, no, 45 minutes before I leave for work, my bad. 45 minutes to leave for work. God damn. Luckily, luckily and unluckily, work has been starting later. They've been pushing back the start times. Specifically because people aren't fucking ready yet. It's still a new site. People still need to get used to everything, organize themselves properly, and, you know, get their shit together. So it's understandable that nobody's ready and nobody's organized, but it does mean later starts for the actual production line, and then thus later finishes, especially for me, because I'm a senior and I have to help clean up afterwards. Anyway, that's been half to the Extreme Part 1. CreatorForce certainly knows where the extreme line is. Anyway, Part 2, I guess is coming out later today, if I can get to it. Depends how much time I have to actually do stuff that I want to do. But yes, Part 2, featuring these 3 maps, will be coming out later today at some point. Probably very late. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.